Hey everybody, welcome back. My name is Abby. I'm with Fitness is Medicine. Today we're going to do another great workout that you can do in your home or anywhere. We are going to use some dumbbells, so one heavier dumbbell and then a bench or a sturdy surface. You can even do it off the side of your bed. We're going to do some one-arm rows. A little bit lighter set of dumbbells, a band or a tube, and I think that's it. Or a step if you have one. So let's get started. Remember to come into these workouts warmed up and ready to move. So 5 to 10 minutes of a cardio workout. Get your muscles and your joints warmed up and ready to move. Get your heart rate up a little bit and get your mindset ready for some movement. Okay, let's get started. We're going to start on this bench here, doing a one-arm row. So I've got a little bit heavier dumbbell. We're going to put the same knee and hand on the bench so you have a nice flat back. Keep this leg in nice and close. Drop the weight off the side. Now I want you to keep your back flat. Don't let it come down here. You want to keep it right here where your shoulder is even with your other shoulder. Drive towards the ceiling. Drive that elbow up towards the ceiling, lifting that weight. Now lower it slowly so you control that gravity. 5. Breathe. 6. Keep your tummy nice and tight. 7. 8. 9. And 10. Good. Okay, now we'll just switch sides. So if you have a bench, you can just move over to the side. If you're on, the edge of a bed or a coffee table or something, just turn around. Okay. Nice and slowly. Make sure everything's nice and level. Head in line with the rest of your body, with the rest of your spine. 3. Keeping that neck in neutral. 4. Breathe. 5. Remember to let this go down nice and even. Don't let it drop down here. Keep it nice. Keep those level, shoulders level. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. Okay, I am going to take this and push my bench out of the way. There we go. And then I'll put this down out of the way. Remember to use good form when you're picking up and putting down your weights. Okay, next we're going to use that heavy weight. I guess I didn't really need to set it down. Or you can use a lighter weight or a kettlebell. Or to begin with, you can start with no weight, depending. We're going to go up and over a step. So what I like to do with this one, if you've got like a cardio step, that works great. Even just a little kid stool like this works great as long as there's room to, kind of step. We're going to go up and over like that. And we're going to keep going side to side. So we're getting some stepping up using those quads and those glutes, but then getting some lateral movement in at the same time. Now, if you're doing this at home, I would have you turn around so you have something available to hang on if you do happen to lose your balance. We're going to go one more time and then switch hands. Like I said, I've said this before, but I like to just use one weight for things like this for a few reasons. One, that you have one hand available if you do start to lose your balance. Also, when you hold a weight on one side, you are calling in a lot of other stabilizing muscles. So I'm holding this weight and I'm not hiking it up like this. I'm not letting it drop like this. I'm holding it stable, using lots of core to keep my body stable and level. So using lots of other stabilizing muscles. Last one, up and over. Good. Use good form to set that weight down, and then I'll get my step out of the way. Okay, now we're going to pick up a little bit lighter dumbbells. Spread your feet apart, good athletic stance, knees bent, hips back a little, tummy tight. We're going to start with those weights at your shoulder. And we're going to press up. I'll refresh my screen here. Press up and across the diagonal. So not really a squat in between, but just kind of a natural fluid motion. 4, like I said, use a little bit lighter weight here. 6, keep your tummy nice and tight. 7, 8, keep breathing. 9, 10, and 10. All right, very good. Some good shoulder work there. We're going to continue with some shoulder work and move over to where I've got my tube set up at a lower connection point here. We're going to do shoulder extension. So get your shoulders down and back. Stagger your feet here so that your low back doesn't try to take over. And it's not a balanced exercise. It's more about having a good base of support. So you're going to keep your arms straight and pull straight to your hips. Nice and slowly. Let those go forward. My palms are facing back. Breathe. Keep those tummy muscles nice and tight. 7. Keep your shoulders down away from your ears. Think about squeezing back with those shoulders. And 10. Good. That one's not like a crazy hard one, but it's a really good shoulder stabilizer. Working that shoulder extension. Okay, next we're going to do a balance. So we're going to do an airplane into a quick knee up hold. So we're going to work in a little bit of power. Up. And then I want you to try to hold that for 3 or 4 seconds. Tip over. Up. Good. We're going to do 2 more. And then also, if this feels like you need more of a challenge, of course, you can always make it harder by standing a balance pad, or doing it without shoes is actually pretty challenging. Okay, switch sides. So this one, make sure you're going slowly into that airplane. Knee up. Oh, we've got a clarinet practicing upstairs. Whoop. Lost my balance a little there. 3. 4. One side is always going to feel easier than the other. Right now, my right side was easier. 5. Hold that for as long as you can there. 3 or 4 seconds, so you really challenge your balance. Okay, we're going to end on the floor with a core exercise. We're going to do some bicycle abs. So lying down on your back, start with your knees bent, hands beside your hips. Now before we start, I want you to think about tightening your lower, it's called your transverse abdominis, your TA. Think about tightening that, flattening your back to the floor. And what we're going to do is bicycle abs, which we've done. You're switching your legs like this to begin with, and then if that feels okay, pick them up. 4, try to keep your back on the ground. That's the challenge here. If that's not happening, and if you're having back pain with this, set one of them down. You can set that long lever down, and that should help. Or set the closer one down, and that will also alleviate that back from trying to take over. And rest. Good. All right. Go ahead and repeat through those. Refresh my screen here, make sure I'm still recording. Repeat through those 1 or 2 more times. Add a little cardio in between, increase that intensity. If you've never tried that, try just doing it once. You know, if you do a little cardio after the first circuit, even 5 minutes on the treadmill, or go outside and walk around the block, come back to another circuit, and see how much more than you're getting at, that more you will get out of your exercise routine. If you have any questions, you can message me privately or leave a comment below, and I'm always happy to address any questions that you have. All right, thanks everybody. Have a great workout. We'll see you next time.